like panting and little tip tatting. That's the doggies. We're pet sitting to me, and of course Gizmo. Y'all know Gizmo. So they're playing right now. They're chasing each other around the room. They're so cute. They're too cute. But yeah, we're going live to discuss this. If anybody, we'll wait till some people get in here, but if anybody remembers the live that we did, I don't even, was it probably was a month ago, maybe a month or two ago?
3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3 weeks ago. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Christy. About with G Dragon wearing that controversial shirt that was the N word, but it was in Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And he's said, right, y'all, come on. He said other like the N word in the past and did racist things, doing blackface, making fun of Trayvon Martin. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
And not just him; it's a lot of other K-pop stars that have done and said things. So we talked about that, and some person was triggered, a troll. They wrote some crazy comments today, and I told Christy about it. Christy's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to cook. We're going in.
Yeah, we have time today.
Yeah, we got time, so we're going in about this because we can all agree to disagree, but you need to come respectful and use spell check too.
Yeah, respectfully, whoever you are, which we'll show the screenshot
Well, I
of.
shared the screenshot already in a YouTube short of the
Well, I mean, you
person.
could just share it briefly, like for this live, I guess, or or just repost it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's attached. The comment in question is attached to our video, like Kendra said, addressing the K-pop and G Dragon of Big Bang's shirt, controversial shirt, and they, I guess, like she said, felt triggered, so they wanted to respond. And respectfully, if you're going to so-called school somebody, let's use some spell check. Let's also review our grammar because this post is riddled with plenty of misspellings and just grammatical errors. And I don't think there's any lick of punctuation. No, there's not. So, sweetheart, this is all a lame, as you would say, lame rant. And there's no pauses. Like who speaks this way?
Yeah, I actually posted a screenshot on our community post, but you could read some of it, but they were saying what did they say exactly? You could read it
Okay, so
all.
yeah, we can address some of this thing.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry guys, Gizmo's barking. Alright, you go address it.
Okay, so um this is what they read, and we're gonna address some of these points briefly. But they said another lame video of rant. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Another another rant of a video is what you meant, I guess. Look, girl, your rant about cultural appropriation is pointless because the grand public already voted with their wallet K-pop over black culture. Okay, there's one period there. I'll give that to you, and one question mark. But the rest of it, yeah. Um, but yeah, let me just say this, and you're kind of proving the point of what we said, but you think that you're schooling somebody and you sound stupid. But that was our whole point, especially with black culture, with K-pop borrowing, stealing, I'll say, because a lot of it they do steal, and don't credit the artist, which is plagiarism. But that was our whole point that black people especially should not support K-pop with their wallet. That's what we were saying.
Right.
And especially with us, we are like the largest consumers
Uh-huh.
in any industry. Mainly it's powered by black people, and if black people do or do not support it, you know that item or that culture or whatever thrives or dies, which was another point that they were saying is that R&B and rap and hip hop is dead. I beg to differ, sweetheart. I beg to differ. My Virginia twang came out on that. I beg to differ because first and foremost, just look at how they're dressed. A lot of the K-pop stars, that's borrowed from hip hop, dear.
The dances,
The
the
dances,
rapping style, the
yeah.
certain slang and stuff. It's like, what are you talking about?
I mean, a lot of, and I don't really keep up with like modern R&B and everything or hip hop now, But from what I, have observed or seen, I mean, I know a lot of like the mumble rap and things like
Yes.
that, and they're doing that now.
And also, I mean, people would want to argue with this. That's for another thing, but Afro beats
Yeah.
actually came from Black Americans too. But they're like K-pop stars were doing Afro beats at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you could continue reading more because they had wrote a lot more.
Okay, and then this, they said their last point. They said it's 2026, not 2002. The black cosign era is dead. It's Asians who dictate the cool now, not black. It's time to stop and move on from doing others thing. From doing others thing. Okay, first and foremost, that was part of our point of what we made in the video. If they didn't need the cosign from black people, why do you think that groups like what you call it, BTS
Uh huh.
exist?
Right.
They didn't really get take off until they went through that training with a lot of black entertainers.
Yes.
Coolio, rest in peace, King,
Mm-hmm.
who was on there giving them the lowdown on how to basically borrow blackness. Let's just be
Yes.
real, because
Yes.
that's what happened on there.
Yep.
And they have things called swag coaches who are black people that come out and train these K-pop stars. Now,
Yes.
somebody that wrote this, I guess they want to maybe consider themselves a K-pop aficionado, but obviously, sweetheart, you don't really know too much about the genre yourself. So I think that you can take this comment and you can shove it because you don't know a damn thing. Respectfully.
Yes, they do have swag coaches, dancers that teach them, dancing, singing.
And these are black people that are coming
Yes.
out to train
Because
these
you
people.
remember also in the BTS American Hustle, they had a black American woman that was a gospel singer teaching them was the soul.
Exactly.
It's all yes.
And let me just say this. Now, people can maybe be trained in those things and whatnot, and they can be packaged, but I can tell you this, they can learn it, but it's not an embodiment of them.
Right.
You're not gonna have that same power and soul as, I'm just gonna say a black R&B artist over here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can try to imitate as much as you want, but you're not gonna have that seasoning
Right.
that we got.
Exactly.
Sweethearts, bless your heart.
What else? No, did they write something else
That
too?
was the rest of it.
Oh, that was all of it because they did like two.
They did 3 columns, and I mean, I addressed it, but they said because if you didn't see the new hip hop is dying, R&B is dead for years, but hip hop, it's official, is dying, and even in us, it's okay. I guess U.S. Sweetheart, there's so many grammatical errors here. Like it's very difficult to read this. So if you're gonna have some kind of rebuttal, let's use proper quotations and grammatical. Let's use proper grammar and punctuation in our comments. If you're gonna come here and try to regulate things, because you ain't regulating nothing. Oh, let me finish. Sorry. In U.S., it struggles. It struggles to compete. You're missing the O in compete, respectfully, against K-pop, and we all know why it's doing what. Don't try to act stupid with me, sweetheart. I think you are the person that is missing a few screws in your brain.
Oh my god.
Respectfully. But yeah, so that's what they wrote, and I mean, I just have to say that a lot of what they were writing kind of supported our points of what we were saying.
Right.
And sadly, like Kendra and I, we discussed this off camera, but this is probably, it might even be a black person that wrote this.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, there are a lot of diehard stands, that's what you call them, right?
Yeah.
That are out there, and no matter what these K-pop stars do, like they are gonna just support them to the end. They will run into a burning house for these people.
Yeah, it's like really like brainwashing. They don't care.
No.
They do not care.
But, we just say all that to say this, that, just once again, like black people, within just, black people in general, like we are the ones that set the trends.
Yep.
Okay. And especially if black culture is irrelevant, riddle me this. Why are there so many videos that are popping up on YouTube and in social media that are addressing black issues and about black people?
Yes.
If black culture and black people are irrelevant and a non-factor, explain that to me if we are irrelevant. Because obviously people know what is trending because we always set the trends.
Yes.
What the touch points are that are going to garner views and garner attention and also circulate in the algorithm. So obviously you don't know what you're talking about. You got
Exactly.
triggered by the video and you felt that you were gonna school us. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, because like I said, they're talking about black culture is lame and all that. I'm just like, sweetie, K-pop is a copy and paste of black culture, but in Korean. Okay, so if there was no black music, black people on this planet, there would be no K-pop.
Exactly.
Okay,
So I say respect the culture and pay homage where it's due.
right,
Um, and the other thing is that yeah, it can be duplicated, but it's never replicated, honey.
right.
Okay, like it's always gonna be a little bit missing of something, a little bit missing something.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. So I don't know if there was anything else you wanted to add.
Um, no. After dismantling that comment from that person,
It was just
I don't
like,
think there's anything else to say.
yeah, it was just like really, and of course, it's a. I looked on their profile or channel. They had like a picture. I don't know if it's like a K-pop star or who, but it's not them, and they don't have any content on their channel. Not surprised there. Something like freaking troll.
And I'm just like this, that's fine if you have that opinion
Right.
about K-pop and you're a fan. But all we're saying is think about it a little bit further as far as where you're spending your dollars, who you're, actually spending like your free time, engaging in, like entertaining yourself in, because especially in the U.S. they put us, but I guess they meant U.S. Where is the punctuation? Um, it's hard out here. Like the cost of living is steadily going up, and we're the main consumers and supporters of that genre of music. And these people spit in our face and play in our face,
Right.
on a daily.
Yep.
But what do? We keep going back, supporting these people, overlooking,
Yep.
what kinds of disrespectful comments and things that they have done, mocking black culture, the very culture that they continue to steal and borrow from.
Right.
So
It's brainwashing. I'm convinced.
it is.
Because our people, especially black people, like really are obsessed with K-pop and these K-pop stars, and they
And
go hard for them.
yes, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with enjoying another culture, educating yourself on it, and things like that. But all I'm saying is that you know what, keep the energy consistent with people how they bring it to you.
Right.
It's got to be reciprocated
Right.
because we're sitting here, as black people, um, just basically just spreading love and positivity in the direction of K-pop and K-drama. Well, K-dramas, whatever, but in the direction of K-pop. And these artists have, on numerous occasions, told Black people how they feel about us.
Mm-hmm.
But we continue to go there and go to their shows,
Yep.
buy their merchandise,
Mm-hmm.
stream their music,
Yep.
and buy any kind of merchandise with them on it. And I'm like this, you know we need to pull back on that support. Let
Mm-hmm.
them feel the impact and the missing of the black dollar,
Yep.
and then that will definitely garner some respect.
Yep.
And that was the point that we're making, but
Yeah.
some people are a little slow and don't understand.
Yeah, so it is what it is. People, we know people ain't gonna like what we have to say, and that's fine. All we're
Mm-hmm.
saying is, we can agree to disagree, but you need to come with respect. And of course, like we said, you spell check before you post and write something to us in the comments.
And use correct, proper punctuation and grammar.
Right.
Thank you, because that comment was very difficult to read.
Yeah. But the video, if you guys haven't seen the live, it's up there. It's not going down. It's still going to stay up.
Yeah.
So yeah, and again, we shared the screenshots on the community post as well as a YouTube short if y'all want to check out, what the troll said. But yeah, I think that's it for this evening. Well, I don't have anything else to say.
No, I think I'm good too. But
Alright.
thank you for anybody that, came into the live or if you watched the playback.
Right.
So please write a comment if you'd like. And, we can also agree to disagree, but let's be respectful.
Right. And until next time, bye.
Bye.